as people surrounding Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli have tested positive for coronavirus, including his key advisors, among others, surprisingly no words have been spoken about the condition of the Prime Minister. As of the government's health protocol, the Prime Minister should have put himself in self-isolation for a number of reasons, including the fact that he had underwent a second kidney transplant back in March. Speculations are rife that Balwatar openly flouted the government health protocol, which led to scores of people there getting infected. Good morning, I'm Sarah Chitrakar and these are the headlines of the hour. Nepal passes China in the total number of COVID-19 cases after confirming 2,253 new cases yesterday, taking the national tally to 86,823. It's the 22nd day of Dr. Govind Kesey's fast unto death. The ailing doctor given oxygen support as his health condition further deteriorates. Azerbaijan's second-largest city, Ganja, shelled by Armenian forces as heavy clashes continue over the disputed Nagorno-Karabakh enclave. And in a stunning night of football, Aston Villa crushed defending champions Liverpool 7-2, while Tottenham thumped Manchester United 6-1. Nepal has gone past China in the number of coronavirus cases. A total of 2,253 new cases of COVID-19 were confirmed in Nepal yesterday, taking the total number of coronavirus cases to 86,823, which is 1,373 more than that of China. Nepal stands at 44th spot in the world in the number of confirmed COVID-19 cases, while China is in the 45th position. Meanwhile, 7 more COVID-19 deaths were confirmed yesterday, taking the death tally to 535. According to the Health Ministry, a total of 12,784 swab samples were tested yesterday through the PCR method, taking the test tally over 1,074,000. Out of the new infected cases reported yesterday, 1,599 coronavirus cases were reported from the federal capital. Kathmandu district alone reported 1,373 cases, Lalitpur reported 187 and Bhaktapur reported 39. Likewise, Morang district confirmed 81 new cases, Kailali 55, Surkhet 54, Rupandehi 52, Banke 50 and Nawalparasi East 40. Meanwhile, 1,329 individuals were discharged after registering full recovery yesterday. With this, the number of individuals registering full recovery has reached 64,069. With this, the recovery rate in the country stands at 73.7%. According to the Health Ministry, there are 22,219 active cases in the country, out of which 10,326 are in isolation centers, while 11,893 are in home isolation and 4,203 are in quarantine facilities. The ministry informed that 34 individuals are in ventilators and 226 in intensive cares. A justice at the Supreme Court tested positive to COVID-19, which affected the function of the Apex Court yesterday. A justice and a few other officials at the Supreme Court were confirmed with the virus yesterday, which affected the overall operation of the court. Apart from the hearing of the single bench of Justice Manoj Kumar Sharma, all other hearings at the Apex Court were cancelled yesterday. Issuing a press statement yesterday, the Supreme Court informed that the infected justice and officials are staying in home isolation. Likewise, justices and officials who were in contact with them are in home isolation. However, the court has not revealed the number and a name of the infected justices and officials. The ruling Nepal Communist Party and the main opposition, Nepali Congress, have suspended their respective meetings amid the rising coronavirus cases. The ruling Nepal Communist Party called off its Secretariat Committee meeting, which was scheduled for yesterday afternoon until further notice. 5 advisors to the Prime Minister and 63 security staff deployed at the Prime Minister's official residence in Balwatar tested positive for COVID-19 yesterday. Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli has limited his meetings except for very important ones. Meanwhile, the main opposition Nepali Congress has also deferred its Central Committee meeting for 11th of October after 7 committee members tested positive for the virus. The party has closed its party office for the next 5 days. Dr. Govinda Kesi, a social crusader who is on a hunger strike seeking reforms in medical education and the health sector, has been given oxygen support as his health condition has further deteriorated. Dr. Kesi's close aide has informed that he was given oxygen support from yesterday afternoon following breathing difficulty. Meanwhile, resident doctors of 3 government hospitals, including Tribhuvan University Teaching Hospital, launched a protest campaign to save Dr. Kesi's life and to address his demands. They have criticized the government's reluctance in addressing Dr. Kesi's demands even after 3 weeks since he started his 19th round of fast unto death. The protesting doctors halted regular services except emergency services at the hospitals for 2 hours yesterday. They informed that they were compelled to start protests to save Dr. Kesi's life as the government has shown no interest till date to address his demands despite his fast deteriorating health condition. The resident doctors of Bir Hospital and BP Koirala Institute of Health Sciences also halted services at the hospital yesterday. There are almost 800 resident doctors in these 3 hospitals. They have a 24-hour ultimatum to the government yesterday to form a talk team and warned of fierce protest if the team is not formed soon. Dr. Kesi has been on a hunger strike since 14th of September with demands for permission to run MBBS courses in Karnali Academy of Health Sciences, establishment of government medical colleges in all the 7 provinces, among other demands. In our Public Voice segment, we had asked the locals in Kailali what's their take on the Nepalese youth force returning to India in just 2 months. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Public Voice.
स्वरोजगार दिन्छु भनेर सरकारले भन्ने आश्वासन देखाइरहेको छ, त्यो झुटो आश्वासन जस्तै लागिरहेको छ मलाई।
15-20 जना मान्छे तिनीहरू इन्डियाबाट यो स्वरोजगार फारम भर्नका लागि आइसकेपछि फारम भर्यो। अब भरेको 1 महिनासम्म उनीहरूलाई भइसक्यो, अहिलेसम्म केही सुनाइ छैन।
रोगले भन्दा पनि पेट भोकले मर्न लाएर उनीहरू अझै पलायन भए, अझ कति पैसा लाए के गरे, अझै फेरि इन्डियै फर्किए तिनीहरू। यहाँ बस्न त खाना त केही छैन नेपालमा।
सरकारले केही गर्न नसकेर, कुनै योजना नबनाउन सकेर, कुनै पनि ठोस योजना बनाउन नसकेर, यहाँका युवाहरूलाई रोजगार नदिन सकेर नै अहिले यो अवस्था आइरहेको छ।
प्रदेश सरकारको लापरवाही अथवा असक्षमता भन्नुपर्छ।
प्रदेश सरकारको एकदमै लापरवाही भयो जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई।
Time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
Here's the question: what's your take on the trend of declaring new cities without proper planning? Your options are A, desire for development, B, political games, and C, neglecting ability. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your options A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Time now for our special segment, Off the Beat. Chitwan Sauraha, a popular tourist destination located at a distance of 165 kilometers west of the Kathmandu Valley, is trying to resurge after all the tourist activities here were grinded amid the coronavirus pandemic. Even as many local entrepreneurs were almost displaced in the face of the prolonged lockdown and prohibitory orders, the businesses here are now trying their best to sustain in the tourism sector. After a 6-month hiatus, the hotel activities have resumed to normalcy. All the hotels, restaurants and resorts that had remained closed since mid-March came into operation, coinciding with the World Tourism Day that was observed last Sunday on 27th September. With the relaxing of the prohibitory orders, the local entrepreneurs are all excited that they can still sustain in business despite a long layoff. The businesses have announced lucrative schemes including 20 to 30% discount to attract visitors. With minimal chances for the arrival of international tourists, the businesses at Sauraha have launched schemes targeted at domestic tourists. There are over 100 big and small hotels, restaurants and resorts in Sauraha that can accommodate up to 1,000 people in a single day. The Bhaktapur municipality has knocked on the doors of various organizations to collect financial assistance for the treatment of novel coronavirus after the government assistance proved inadequate to curb the spread of the virus. With a spike in the number of infection in Bhaktapur in recent time and the government's financial assistance falling short to curb the virus, the municipality has started calling on cooperatives and other organizations for financial support. The Bhaktapur municipality has so far collected 1 million rupees from 69 cooperatives through donations. The municipality has said that in the absence of tourists, the revenue collection and other sources of income has gone down drastically. The Bhaktapur municipality has also said that it has spent over 11 million rupees on curbing the spread of coronavirus. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Good day and stay safe.